Ignoring it all, I changed into my nightwear and slept peacefully that night. I got up in the morning by the ringing of my phone. I picked up the phone and checked the caller ID before answering. I didn't want a repeat of that day when Mr. Woodwards called. It was Nadia. "Hey Nad," I said cheerfully. Why was I so cheerful? I know. Because I am meeting Dylan again today. Wow, you sound quite happy. What is it? Nadia chuckled. I met Dylan last night. The stupidest creature who is unfortunately your cousin. She said. These are my words when I told about Dylan to her. Yeah, I'm meeting him at Harper's. Wanna join? I asked. Okay. As it is, I was planning to take a leave from office. That is why I called. She said in almost a whisper. Why? Is something wrong there? I asked, worried. No, nothing significant. I'll tell you later. Then, be there in an hour, I said, and she hung up. I got out of bed, took a relaxing, warm shower and changed into a pair of leggings and a loose top. I tied my hair in a simple ponytail and picking up my phone and bag went downstairs. I planned on taking the day off, but if Dad, Julia or Lahaina saw me, they won't let me or will ask millions of questions. I tiptoed to the breakfast table and sighed, seeing they already left. I called Lassie to tell her I won't be coming today. Then I quickly hailed a cab and went to the cafe. Dylan was already sitting there and looked really pissed off. What happened? I chuckled and sat opposite to him. At first you called me at a place like this, he said, looking around disgustingly. Then you were late and didn't even pick my calls. Hey, I didn't get any calls, and don't show me this Richie Rich side of yours. You know I hate it, I said, pointing my index finger to him. Whatever, he said, rolling his eyes. Just then Nadia came and sat on the chair between me and Dylan. She was a little shocked seeing him first, but then calmed down. Even Dylan stared at her for a while. Dylan, this is Nadia, my knight in shining armor, I said, and all the three of us laughed. The breakfast went on all fine, but I can easily make out that Dylan and Nadia were quite uncomfortable. I will definitely talk to her about that. My phone started to ring. I checked it and it was Lassie. Yes, Lassie, I said as soon as I picked up the call. Caroline, your dad wants you here now. She ordered in a hurry. But why? I took a day off. Listen, Mr. Woodwards will be here anytime, and Mr. Marshall wants the files you were working on yesterday. Full stop. I just forgot about that. How can I be so careless? I ended the call and excused myself from Dylan and Nadia. Sorry guys, have to go. It's important, I said with an apologetic face. What? You were the one who called me here, Dylan said. Exactly. Nadia joined him too. Sorry, please. I pouted and they agreed. There you go, I said, giving the stack of files to Lassie. Just then the elevator door opened and three men neatly dressed in black suits came out, clearing the way for someone. There he was, Aaron Woodwards, wearing a formal business suit, walked between the men directly to my father's office. Whoa, Lassie gasped. After almost 15 minutes the door of Dad's cabin opened and they all went into the small conference room just next to it. Before entering, Lahaina saw me looking at them and gave me a smirk. What is wrong with her? My phone buzzed and it was Nadia's message. Nadia, you are a bitch. Me. Why? Nadia, you left me alone with that brother of yours. Me. Chuckles. What did he do? Nadia, ask him. I messaged Dylan. What did you do to my friend? Dylan, nothing, sweetheart. Me. Truth. Speak it. Dylan, come on. I was my normal charming self. Me. You mean you're normal? I am on top of the world and you are nothing in front of me self? Dylan, you can say that. Me. You're a bitch. Dylan, thanks for the compliment. I know how Dylan is. I shouldn't have left her with him. It was already 6 and the meeting was still going on. So I picked up my bag and went out to catch the bus. I was waiting at the stop for half an hour now and there was no sign of the bus. Even the weather was getting cooler. While I was thinking an alternative, a very expensive looking car stopped by me. I didn't pay attention to it, thinking it must be for someone else. The back door of the car opened and a good-looking man stepped out. Wait, it was Aaron Woodwards. He came towards me and said, you here? Yeah, waiting for the bus, I said, surprised by his sudden appearance. Where's your car? Have you stopped crashing your car with others and throwing money on their faces? He said teasingly. How long will you taunt me for that? I've already apologized for it, many times, I said with a smile. He smiled back. Come, I'll drop you off, he said, gesturing towards his car. No, thank you. I didn't ask, he said with a straight face. Come on or you'll die of cold. He is right. There was no sign of any buses and it was getting colder, so I agreed. The ride to my place was all silent. He didn't say a word and neither did I, though I could feel him staring at me sometime. His car stopped in front of my house. I didn't ask him how he knew my address, remembering his earlier words, "I have resources." I stepped out of his car and said a thank you. He too came out and stood in front of me. "Have dinner with me tomorrow," he said without any expressions. "I can't." He cut me off. "I didn't ask," he said with a bright smile that was extremely beautiful. "Meet you tomorrow night. Be ready at 7. I'll pick you up." "No, I can meet you there. You don't need to come," I said, thinking about my family. "I said I'll pick you up," he said with a smile, and sitting in the car he went before I could protest further. Gosh, I didn't want Lahaina or Julia to make a fuss of this, and considering Lahaina wants to marry him, she will kill me if she got to know. Why did I even agree? Because he didn't ask, of course. And he will pick me up at my house. Will it be a date? Date with the man my stepsister is dying to marry? God, I'm dead. Hello, my dear readers. Hope you like it. If yes, then please vote and comment as well. You can even give your suggestions in anything you like or want in this story. Well, love you for reading. Don't forget to vote, comment and share. Blooming Rose 18. Chapter 8. Confused. What should I do now? Should I go with him to dinner or make an excuse of being sick or something? I was really irritated with myself now. For the last 30 minutes I was just pacing my room and tried to figure my way out, but my mind was blocked. I don't know why. I do want to go, but if Dad or Lahaina or Julia got to know about me going out with Mr. Woodwords, they will bury me alive, deep down inside earth. And the way Mr. Woodwords ordered me to dinner, I don't think he will believe me if I make an excuse. I need help. I need expert advice. Only one person can help me now. I dug out my phone from my bag and dialed Nadia's number. "You bitch. Don't even dare to call me ever again. She shouted as she picked up the call. Her voice was so loud that I had to move the phone away from my ear, still able to hear her. "Calm down, girl. I'm sorry. Again." I tried to hide the amusement in my voice but failed. "You think it's funny? That bloody brother of yours. He's sick. He needs a doctor. A psychiatric. That man is sick. That man is sick. She yelled. "I know. I'm sorry on his behalf. You can tell me whatever he did and I will make sure he regrets every single bit." I laughed. No matter how sad or how much of a problem I am in, Nadia never fails to cheer me up, knowingly or just by chance. "But that will be later. I need help right now," I added. "Okay, I forgive you. Say what you want to say," she said in a much calmer tone. "Actually, I met Mr. Woodwords again today. I was waiting for the bus and he came there out of nowhere and offered to drop me off at home. I reluctantly agreed, but then when I was about to get in my house he asked me to dinner. What? You're telling me Aaron Woodwards asked you to have dinner with him? A date with him? Tell me you said yes, please. She literally pleaded at the end. "Yes, sort of. I'm so happy for you, Caro. I want all the details of your date with Mr. Hunk," she cried out of happiness. I know she's jumping right now. This girl is crazy yet the best. That's not all, Nadia. Listen, last night Aaron's father and dad were talking something about Aaron and Lahaina and some deal. I think, it's just my thought. Maybe I am wrong, but maybe, just maybe. No suspense, Caro. Bark. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe they both were talking of their marriage. I said it finally. What? Why do you think so? She was back to her yelling self. I said I can be wrong. I thought it because Dad and Lahaina already were after Mr. Woodwords. Then I came to know his and my father are friends. Then they were talking so mysteriously. And even if they were not talking of their marriage or something, it's still that Lahaina wants to marry him. She is trying so hard to get close to him. If she got to know about tomorrow, then I'm dead. I said it all in one breath. Caro, why did you say yes to dinner when this was the case? It's all so fucked up. I can clearly say by her voice that she too had gone insane listening all this. I didn't say yes. It's just he didn't ask. I tried to say it in his voice, though failed miserably. What are you saying? At first, you say you said yes. Then you're saying you didn't say yes. Now you're saying he didn't ask. You've gone nuts. You need rest, sweetheart. No, I need help, Nadia. Just tell me, should I go with him? I sighed. Obviously. If the wealthiest and hottest man has himself asked you on a date, then go. And if your family asks you anything, just say it's my birthday and I have invited you to the party. If they say anything more, give me a call. I will handle those morons easily. Nadia said in a heavy voice, then laughed. Really?